So this is a main concept. If you... Oh, yeah, welcome back, by the way. If you stay in the dark, you can stay hidden from the monster, but you lose sanity. And if you stay in the light, the monster will find you. What is it? Alright. No idea what that is for, to be honest. A light source. Let's use it. Let's use this as a base for a moment. Now one light source is enough. We can make a little hole here to hide, maybe. Again, some tracks we could follow. So, who closed the door here? Probably the wind. Here is... yeah, that's blood, that's not wine. This is where they were killed by something. Why? I'm just touching a door. No need to freak out. The light is on. No, I want to touch that door. Doesn't move. I don't like that. Even more blood. Hello. Lots of rooms there. Let me check the other room first. Maybe there aren't so many options there. What was that? This is a map. Let's see. Kinda need to hurry here in the dark. It's odd when Let's Players play online games, they become quite like horror games. They become quite themselves, as if the monster in the game can hear them. Don't say a word. Hush, hush. Hush, hush, little monster, don't you cry. Let's try this without a light. Let's be sneaky about it. And if there's no one in here, we can actually light the lantern. This is wasting too much of our fuel. What? What's going on here? Again? Oh, great. We're just a helpless idiot that stumbles from one mess into another. Man, I lit the candle here, didn't I? Ah, fuck this. No clue what that is for, honestly. Okay, this is blood. Yep. Are those footsteps? I mean, do we even have to care? We're trapped in here. What's this? You fill the lantern with a few drops of oils. I don't think you refilled the lantern. Not really. No more. Just a little bit. That stinks. Yeah, I hear you. I feel about the same way. It's all a gigantic pain in here. Man, I really hope there's a way to, like, improve my sanity somehow. A rope? That's always useful. Oh, that's wasted. Since we will be stuck in here for some time, maybe. Depending on how fast I can figure this out. They're trying to trap us in here. Blood. Chains. Yeah, I don't mind the steps now. Because I cannot progress anyway. A lot of tools. Let's hammer some shit. Oh, we can throw it. No good. There has to be a weak spot somehow. Somewhere. Does this go up? So there's... oh, wait a second. I have no stick. Sorry, can't help you there. Okay, so now we have witnessed firsthand how all those rocks behave when something collapses. This is how the shadow rolls. Great. I guess I wasted 2 tinder boxes here now. Is there anything I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. Hang on. So I can move those as well. Yeah, I'm coming. Don't worry. Oh, can't do both things at the same time. Won't budge, won't move. No. Well, that was definitely absolutely not worth it. What's this? Just wood? Wooden plank? There's nothing behind those shelves, I see. Just some blood on the floor. Or maybe some oil. Still a little oil left. Great. Oh no, we do have way more oil than we need actually. Is that monster really loud? Ooh. Can we actually Does it give us a warning? More blood. Of course.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
No kidding.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Alien.
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So Wilhelm is fucked. That's probably Wilhelm. Are those steps? Kinda sounds like it. So let's make some light. Aquaregia. Like king's water, I guess. Is hiding an option? I wonder. Wilhelm's last words, so he's dead. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gierich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. Okay. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many. Perhaps even 100, Jesus. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again, and now it is his turn. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my man drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. The skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, another trail. Always those liquid trails. And a painting. Bloody painting. It's all very squishy here. Squishy, squishy. Let's throw some lungs around. Hey, give me that. I want to check out those entrails. Those organs. Guess not. I bet we can use those bottles as a distraction though, if need be. Let's throw the flesh around. No? Okay. Drawers. 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 Nothing. Okay. There shouldn't be any monster in here now, so this is why there will absolutely be one here now. No? You disappoint me, game. So, let's see what's left there. I don't know. I don't even want to waste my time figuring out where everything is. Can we open the door now? Nope, not yet. What was that in the air? Nice try, sucker. I just lighted something. I just lit the torch. You cannot hurt me. Can you? Was the monster wearing any shoes? Like, if it has very loud shoes, maybe we can hear it better. Like high heels or something. What's this? Laudanum. Ooh, hello. Increase my health. Asshole. Why did you close the door? So... cuts and bruises. From what? Medical bracer to improve health and help heal wounds. Does it give me more than I already have? I doubt it, but since we are hurt anyway. Laudanum, that's like a poison actually. But I guess it always depends on the concentration. Then medicine becomes poison and the other way around. Oh, it looks like we have all is good. A bigger heart now. Haha. How about that? We do need to improve our sanity though. Desperately. So, since you went through that door, let's check out this room then. Grab this. Is there something up there? No. Alright. Huh? Oh no, this door is open. Okay. Why not? I have the feeling we have to run very soon. This is a brutal mechanic, as I've said. Wherever you're standing, you're always wrong. If you're in the light, your sanity is fine, and if you're in the dark,
So cold.
sure. You know what I wanted to say. So we can mix some stuff. Maybe mix another potion of amnesia to make us forget again. Great. But why would we want to forget? What have I done? Daniel, what have you done? Okay, so I guess we need to find the inner sanctum now. At some point. Our lady is obviously not here. And yeah, alright, let's get some energy. Sanity. And swiftly move back to the door. Wait a second, are there two doors? No, there aren't. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Ah, again with those flesh thingies. That's not... well, that's not nice. That's not how you treat a guest. And it's all even more red now. It all has that reddish color. Look at the walls. But it's not because it's getting dark. It's just because. This is a nightmare. This is insane. Oh yeah, there's another flesh entrance. Probably the inner sanctum is somewhere down there. So, no lady in there who could have screamed. Let's check out the other door then. Look at how red this is. We went down there, now we want to go here. Okay, since we already have a lot of chemical stuff, let's go in here. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, the sailboat Pathfinder arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea. Gibraltar, having reached British territory, has met with a cabin on the SS Hortensia, headed for London. Cool. Yeah, we have been to this room, but just took a glance and then went back. What now? What was that? Is there something like developing, brewing there at this place? Oh, holy crap! Easy, boy. Why is the torch lit there?
This shouldn't be.
More dead flesh. Let's light this torch and not waste our oil any more than we have to. I want to check out this rumbling room. Lady, where are you? Oop. Oh, that's not the lady screaming. That's just the cockroach music that they make. Stop rumbling! Everything is like so shaky here. Can we move those rocks? I guess not. Oh, we can move that. Alright. Let's... since it's way too much going on there, let's check out this place first. I mean, so far the... no lady here either. So far the monster always turned his back towards us for some reason. I wonder... so there should be a point coming soon where it actually attacks and hunts us.
There should be more cuprites.
Cuprite.
Let me see. And 1 part aquaforce.
Cuprite, 1 part aqua something. Not Regis. That was another aqua. Chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. So he's brewing stuff. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. Oh. Since we have played Vampire the Masquerade before this Let's Play, I think, yeah, we're familiar with that term. At least I am. So, vitae stands for very potent blood, I guess. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cupid binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis. Oh, Aqua Fortis means strong water. In hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid. Isn't that what we need? And proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. Great, let's throw it at the monster. I might be able to use the recipe, I don't know. But I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Cool, so the ingredients were calamine, orpiment, cupid, and Aqua Regia. Isn't that what we have, basically? Give me that. With all those earthquake thing going on, I don't know if I'm losing my sanity. Hey! I got some sanity back. Maybe because I solved some puzzles. Pot to contain mixtures of some sorts. Oh, we need an apparatus for that. I see. That would be maybe the place where we woke up, or rather where the liquid trail led us. Oh, what's that? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. So, indeed, the first hint toward a romance going on. And of course, there's a... let's not say of course, but it seems like there's a little damsel in distress thing going on here, right? Take it. That's all. What is it anyway? Can't even identify what it is. What's that supposed to be? Some sort of lantern, maybe? Interesting. Isn't there a place where we can mix stuff here? Let me light here the place up here. In there, maybe? I guess not. This is no fun mixing ingredients here anyway. Tinderbox, always good. Some fish. Fish in the sea. No need to worry. Okay. Oil? What's this? Can't read it. It's always in the dark. Delirium. Jesus. Delirium. Remain Bruturi applicandos. So delirium tremor. So this is like what's going on with the room actually, and delirium is obvious, I think. So this is like when you didn't have your dose of alcohol. If you're an alcoholic, then oh, look at that. Then you get a delirium tremens, right? Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh yeah, we've been there. Been there, done that. 4 different chemicals are needed. Alright, let's go. Here? There? Here. I don't know. Let's use this. Oh, he puts it in the third one. I was clicking on the... Oh well, let's assume the game knows what it's doing. Jeez, maybe not. No need to tear the whole place down. Yeah, someone really wants me to get trapped here. Or something, rather. The stairs have collapsed. Find a way to climb back up. What are my other objectives, anyway? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Some sort of organic tissue. Blocks the path. Okay. Who is blocking my progress here? Do we want to walk over this? Or will we die? Nope, we won't. What's this? Nothing of interest. So there, that's where I wanted to put it. Oh, I see. Now, if I could remember what was what. So I think it should be like turn on the burner first. Sure, turn it on. Left mouse, circular motion. Wheel will turn. I'm not seeing any progress here. Oh, there. I saw it. There. The flames. 3. Two. 4. 1. How do you like that? Pot of acid, looking good. Alrighty, so can it be dissolved after we find a way to climb back up? And I'm still waiting for the monster to make some action, you know? Like, I'm waiting for my first monster chase or something. Can you help me, insects? Let's see. Oh, now it's calm here. Interesting. Oil, always good. Need more oil. Dead parts, dead body parts. Yeah, sure. So, can use objects to reach hard to get places. Well, it already did the work for me. Even better. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Naked bodies, I guess. What's with all that flesh explosions here? Man, what's going on here? Let's check out the hallway here one more time. Was there something of interest? I mean, we could dissolve this door as well. Maybe it... I don't know if it's enough for both. No, let's try this door first. I want to know. Maybe it's just... we have been on the other side. Or maybe it's the exit. I'm not sure. Cannot use it this way. Okay, we have done quite a lot here now. Not too many options left. This is still not the inner sanctum though. This is only the refinery. Does this give us sanity back? Crystal clear! Motherfucker! But we do have a few cuts and bruises now. From that stupid flesh explosions. Man. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. So the French are involved in this somehow too. There was also they mentioned Grenoble at some point. We can light this.
It sure is dark in here.
It sure is.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Keep going straight and don't stray. This is like Little Red Riding Hood. Don't stray from the path. Oh, like Hansel and Gretel. I don't even know. Or maybe both. Yeah. I think I'm... Hang on. Do we have 0 tinderboxes? That's not good. I think I want to make a little more sense out of the infos that we have at the moment. Diaries. So this is complete now. And that was Brandenburg talking to us, showing us his house, basically, his castle. Let's go through this quickly. African sun. Dig. They were digging. So, archaeology. And there's a Professor Herbert, which he wants to kind of like steal from him or find out some secrets from him. And it's a mystery how he found the tomb. When I ask him about the tomb, Legend of Tin Hinan, the mother of us all. Okay. There's more. Uncovered passage, dunes, confident tomb. Let the man here. That is what I was thinking about. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, that dig should yield something interesting to take back. Okay. So Professor Herbert is keeping a secret. Tremble. Some man, dark ancient passage, torches burned, murky air. Crudely carved passage, twisting past, antechamber, lined with statues, unearthly, strangely familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. This could just be a creepy effect. This doesn't necessarily have to be suspicious, but of course it kinda is. At the far end of the chamber, stone slab, sealed off. Raise it. I was trapped. I know that feeling. Unforgiving stone, trapped. Blue shimmer. Alright, that's when that happened. Grasping for air, trying to focus. So it could be a figment of his imaginations. Weakened body, too heavy to carry, push forward. Wait. It was waiting for me, the enchanting light, enclosed in dark nothingness, drawn towards mystic. I'll reach out, faint glow, skip my fingers. Spirit me away, whatever that means. Unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. So this is really a specialty of Lovecraft. The Cthulhu mythos, they like that non-Euclidean geometry stuff, like things that are not possible and that will drive you insane. And this is a hint toward that. I don't know if the game is actually based on a Lovecraft story or on the Lovecraft Cthulhu mythos in general, but this sure damn sounds like it. And yeah, so there are alien creatures, and it will blow our mind if we would find out about them as humans, and they're all basically evil. Well, let's not say evil. Humanity is so insignificant that most of them don't really care about them, but nevertheless, they are quite appalling and terrifying. Yeah, they basically could wipe out humanity in a heartbeat. Next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. The voice so he gets pulled out. So it could be a hallucination. Hang on. And grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic, but we don't know what that relic is or what it looks like. Alright. Daniel's note to self. Sorry if this is taking a while. You might want to skip ahead if you don't want to follow along here. A few minutes. I wish I could ask you how much you remember. So this is important. Maybe there's like a threshold. There is a certain point at which the knowledge becomes too much for our own good. But there is also a point where we need the knowledge to combat the evil that is in this castle and the evil that is Brandenburg, obviously. So we do need some knowledge, but not all of it, to function properly or to complete our task here. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Alright, so this is also maybe a problem, that we cannot do this again, because the bottle was empty, I guess. But maybe we can brew some more of that, since we have a lab. Let's leave that open, that question. Don't be afraid. I can't tell you why. So this is highly suspicious. Why can't I tell myself the whole story, right? But know this, I choose to forget. I can't tell you why, but I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name of Alexander Brandenburg still invokes anger. Yeah, the inner sanctum is basically like the end level, right? Find Alexander and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours young and strong. He will be no match. One last thing, shadow, living nightmare, breaking down reality. I've tried everything and there's no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both. Redeem us both. Sure, I mean, if I am writing to myself, that makes sense. So we have done something wrong. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits. What is he waiting for? For us? And why? And murder him. Local folklore. Yeah, Brandenburg Castle. Stories around Forest Club Mountain. Haunted by the dark, travelers indulge themselves. Twists on the tales, motives that keep reappearing. Story reaches other events. 30 Years War. This is basically the war, like a religious war, if I remember that right. Like Catholics versus Protestants. Is that right? I'm not really sure. It is said that soldiers who abandoned Utica lost in the birds, and then they end up as tainted souls, disfigured. No, their bodies left them disfigured and empty of essence. Sighted them, horrid revenants, move silently. Gatherers. The prey in the sacks. They try to steal living creatures, and that reveals the presence. We do not know why they do this. So there's a Agrippa guy, and he was here also in the local inn. Remnants of the kingdom past. All prominent members of society paid notice, and he's mentioned in many records. Borough, Northwestern Glades, never seen again. Passed away. Oh, so he reappeared later. Heinrich would be probably how you would spell it pronounce it in English, is known to have passed away in Grenoble, so there's the French connection. Some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Hallstatt. So either he's lying and doesn't want anybody to know and admit that he was there because he has done something horrible or seen something terrible, or it's just like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Like he's an alien copy of the original, and for that reason he is either lying, or again lying, or he really doesn't know what. He's just a newborn alien within the husk of Heinrich Agrippa. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? Okay, and Brandenburg is reclusive, but he has a family at his castle. No noble births. Like most of the noble births, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Okay. We read little before the castle was consumed by fire, and it was rebuilt later. And Alexander came from the Rhinelands, sure, as protector of the Prussian state, which is kind of odd because in history Prussia actually occupied and made the Rhinelands part of Prussia. It's like on the opposite side of Germany. So it kind of was the opposite of what he says here. Prussia didn't need protection, especially not from the Rhinelands. It's more like the other way around. But you know how that is. But they were very far apart. And yeah, there was also like the whole part of middle Germany was like divided, those provinces basically, and well, they didn't mind at the time. Germany was like a real clusterfuck, like a puzzle, and they had all sort of wild things going on, wild in-house fighting, and there wasn't really a German state. Anyway, Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular. He was even popular throughout his presumed lifetime. Alright, he's immortal. The family has always been secretive when it comes, there's that word again, when it comes to lineage and heritage. Okay. So yeah, again, the thing with a body double, and maybe there are some clones or copies or alien imitations, whatever there's going on. And his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago. It might be also that Brandenburg himself is just an alien. Let's keep it simple, folks. He's just an alien himself who does some crazy shit here. Lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country. So this Order of the Black Eagle is kind of like the Order of the Templar Knights, or no, more like the Illuminati, some secretive society who's very powerful and has connections to powerful people, and they do all kind of nasty shit, I guess. So, but he's not the founder of that Black Eagle Order. He joined them. Let's keep that in mind as well. Regarding clothing of the wine cellar. Okay, this is not so interesting. The sheriff, though, this is a character, a figure. This is who is also still alive then, since this is in our time. And he's a bit suspicious of Brandenburg and the things that are going on in the forest. So he might come to our aid, if we're lucky. And what about the king's men? Oh, so this were the king's men. Doesn't the king miss his men after they have been killed in the wine cellar? 3 years this has been going on. Oh no, It's the contract for 3 years. It's not necessarily that it was the whole full 3 years that it lasted, but they weren't friends in air quotes that long, Wilhelm and Alexander. 2 years ago. See? Yeah. And within 2 years he killed like hundreds of people. Women, men, children. Even 100. Never heard again. Never seen or heard again. Then that comes, he kills Wilhelm and the Kingsman, and they die horribly and dissolve. Yeah, we don't need to see this again. Okay, I think we know everything that we need to know. Is this the only way? You know what? Let's make a break here.